here with two-time All-Star, face of the Baltimore Orioles and our game, Adley Rutschman. Adley, how are you, buddy? How's camp going?
It's great. You guys are excited to be out here, ready for another go at it, and thanks for having me on.
About a week out or so, team's starting to come together. Talk to me about new faces. You got Charlie Morton. You've got some new faces around with some experience. How's that been?
Oh, it's been great. Just awesome to see like guys coming in, just meshing so well with the team. Like we got such a great group, and guys just always want to do stuff together, hang out, and it seems like everyone's getting along great. And I think everyone's just ready to get going.
We're talking pitching. We're talking getting to know pitching. What's the pitch calling process like?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot that goes into it for us. Just with now we got the analytics department, pitching coaches, pitcher himself.
So who do you meet with prior to a series? We're going to play the Yankees. You're going to sit down with obviously your pitching bullpen coach.
Yep.
And any analytic front office department?
So Ryan Klemick does a lot of like kind of the analytical pitch calling, and so we'll meet with pitching coach, pitcher, Ryan, me, and we'll all sit down and we'll all talk about it before games. And so it's kind of almost like a mesh of like analytics, what we're seeing, what I'm feeling, what the pitcher's feeling, and you kind of just try and combine it all into this concoction of the right approach, basically, which is it's there's conversations in between innings too. Like stuff could change in game, so like you got to make adjustments on the fly, and it's all part of it.
I want to know new school box. Obviously, we're seeing where every pitch is, and you can't get these right here. Typical setup. Are you setting up down the middle, or are you? I want to know how you set up, and then I want to know target-wise what you believe in.
Yeah, so we kind of have like it's.
I'll take this one.
Yeah, so it's kind of changed over the years, and I think it really depends on the guy we got on the mound.
Right.
Like it's.
I love it.
Those cows are. Anyway, so for us, it depends a lot on like who we got on the mound, like, and I guess what the goal of that particular pitch is. Like if we got a guy who's trying to be on the edges, and we're like okay with the pitch being a ball, I'm gonna be a little bit more aggressive with my target. Versus if we're trying to like land something for a strike, I'm gonna be on the plate. And you got to be. Right? You have to be. And I mean, for us, we definitely we value throwing strikes over throwing balls. Like getting ahead on hitters is definitely like gonna put us in a better position for I guess our expected results.
What is the art of framing, or a young catcher listening that has not a whole lot of instruction? What does that look like? Just thumb underneath the ball, the low ball.
Yeah, I mean,
ball, catching it deep.
Like I guess how I think about it too is like every pitch that is a strike, I have to get that to be called a strike, right? Like a lot of the like if I botch a pitch that's over the plate and I get it called a ball, that's really gonna I need to get all the strikes that I can. Getting pitches that are ball called strikes is it's kind of secondary, but like my goal is just to give the umpire the best look at the ball that I can, because he's the guy who's
need him.
Yeah, exactly. So if I can give him a good look and like show him that it's over the plate or at a good height level, like I'm trying to, if a guy's throwing a slider over the right side of the plate, like I'm trying to cut off as much distance as I can, get my thumb under the ball and give him a good look so that hopefully you can see that it was over the plate at a good height. But when I'm starting, I guess when my glove's traveling like laterally and I catch a ball on the plate and move off and then try and like pull back to where I think it was, it's not going to look as good. So it's like, I don't know, it's all about just trying to give like the umpire as good of a look as I can.
All right, Adley, look, I appreciate all the time, my man. Look, what a conversation. We talked a little catching. It's no surprise at your success. Keep going. Take care of my boy Gunnar, would you?
All right, I will. Thank you for having me on.
Feeling good, progressing really well right now. Everything's feeling good. I got to take some ground balls today, swung a little bit more, so we're making strides in the right direction.
I saw you sitting in on a bullpen session, just getting looks. It's got to be the toughest thing. Everybody else getting reps that you're not getting.
Yeah, at this point, it's just going to be getting the amount of at-bats I feel I need to be ready. So, like I said, I'm progressing pretty well, so I should be able to get that done.
Well, you looked pretty ready in last year's campaign, a single-season record by an Orioles shortstop in home runs. How do you follow that up?
Just go out there and continue to build off the experiences that I've learned. There were some good and bad ones last year, so really using those to fuel this year, and just trying to get out there and win some playoff games this year.
We talk about team chemistry and camaraderie. I know you know what that's about. Talk to me about what's happening at this house in spring training. You got about 6 of you in there?
Yeah, six guys. It's built more and more each year. So, the guys are Adley, Cowser, Westberg, Mountie, myself, and then Zach Eflin.
Give me a typical afternoon. What are we doing?
So,
I know video game is huge
usually
part.
some Mario Karts mixed in there.
That's you.
Yep. Yep, that. We got a pool table. If it's hot enough, we'll get in the pool, but usually ends up fishing, getting some fish in at the end of the night.
We have a social question. It's from Anna. She wants to know, what was your reaction to the all-orange jerseys?
So I'm kind of a fan of them. I like them. It's more of a vintage feel. I'm kind of an old soul, especially when it comes to music and stuff. So
like them Auburn Tigers too. That's orange.
Right, all orange. So orange is right up my alley. So.
Okay, when it comes to music, what is Gunner listening to then?
It's a lot of classic rock, mix some hard rock when I'm working out, and then country. So rock and country. Is my
I didn't
two.
wear these
love a rock
camo
and roll.
shoes out here for nothing.
Yeah, we
man.
love a rock and
You heard
roll
the fishing
kid.
song,
Let's
man.
go.
Hey, Alabama always comes out.
You can't hide it. Look, little redneck Riviera going on down here. It sounds like Gunner. We appreciate the
Yes,
time.
man.
We hope you're healthy. Wish you the best season, buddy.
Appreciate
so
it. Thank
much.
y'all.